They chained a god to a mountain. Not because he started a war, not because he betrayed Olympus, but because he gave humans fire. Yes, fire. Apparently, that was too much democracy for Mount Olympus, long before cities, before swords, before subscribe buttons. Humans lived in the dark, cold, hungry, confused. Imagine trying to invent civilization without being able to see your own hands. Meanwhile, up on Olympus, fire everywhere, golden halls, eternal feasts, wine glowing in crystal cups. Zeus sat on his throne of thunder, perfectly calm. He wasn't cruel, he was worse. He was indifferent, and nothing is colder than a god who doesn't care. But there was one problem. Prometheus. He looked down. That was his mistake. While the other gods were busy enjoying immortality, Prometheus was watching mortals freeze. He saw them fail, he saw them to try again, and he thought something extremely dangerous. They're like us. That sentence alone was enough to get you killed in Olympus. So Prometheus did the unthinkable. He walked into the hall of the gods and asked Zeus for fire. One spark. That's it. Zeus leaned forward. Fire is not warmth, he said. It's power. And here's the part Zeus understood very well. Give humans fire, and they won't just survive. They'll think, they'll build, they'll question, and one day, they might not need gods anymore. Now that terrified him. So Zeus said no. Prometheus heard him and ignored him. Bold strategy. One night, while Olympus slept, Prometheus walked to the sacred flame, the original fire, the divine one. The don't touch this unless you enjoy eternal torture fire. He took a hollow reed, slid it into the flame, and stole the spark. Just like that. No explosion. No dramatic orchestra. Just a quiet decision that would change everything. He came down to earth, knelt in the dirt beside starving humans, and dropped a single ember. It flickered, it trembled, then it burned. The first fire did not roar, it whispered. But gods hear whispers, and humans transformed. They cooked food, they forged tools, they built shelter, they made art. They started asking dangerous questions like, why do storms happen? Zeus didn't like that one. From Olympus, he looked down and saw the earth glowing, thousands of tiny fires, like rebellion, like independence. And Zeus realized something. It wasn't the theft that hurt, it was the future. Because a creature that no longer needs its gods eventually stops fearing them. And Zeus, he ruled through fear. So he did what fearful rulers do. He made an example. Prometheus was chained to a mountain, not metaphorically, literally. Spikes through his wrists, storm overhead, and every morning, an eagle came, tore him open, ate his liver. Yes, daily. Ancient mythology was not subtle. And every night, he healed, so it could happen again, forever. That wasn't justice. That was insecurity with thunder effects. But here's the twist. Prometheus never apologized. Hermes came. Say you're wrong. Zeus will free you. Prometheus said nothing. And that silence, it was louder than lightning, because Zeus could chain a body. He could not chain an idea. The fire spread. Cities rose. Ships sailed. Philosophers argued. Children learned to read by candlelight. The spark became civilization. Zeus kept his throne. But Prometheus, he won the future. They chained a god to a mountain for a spark, and that spark is still burning. Every forge, every light bulb, every screen you're watching this on. Zeus ruled with thunder. Prometheus answered with fire. And history chose fire.